Hello. On this video, I'm going to show you how to upload files to your lab assignment or your written homework assignment in WIO courses. So your course homepage for your discussion should look something like this. Make sure that it's published. So I went over this in the last video, but make sure that this is published so that students can actually see the course in WIO courses. So in the last video, we went over how to create the assignments. I only went over how to create the written homework one, but it's the same thing to create the lab assignment. Right? So I went ahead and already created one for that. Right? So if you want to, when you want to upload the lab assignment to the specific lab assignment in WIO courses, so the actual lab file, right, what you want to do is you want to come here, and then you're going to do this for the written homework as well, but I'm just going to go over the lab assignment version. Okay, so click on the corresponding assignment, in this case lab 1, right? And then here on the top right, click on edit. Right? So here it will show you the settings that you had when you were creating the assignment. And then let me go over the specifics. If you remember, some things that you should have done is the submission type should be on online. Right? File upload should be checked. Restrict upload files should be checked. And this should say PDF. Right? And then under the assigned part, it should be assigned to everyone. And then the due date here should be 1 hour after your discussion, right? So the date, let's say that I'm having my discussion here on Thursday, right? So the date should be September 3rd, and then the time should be, again, 1 hour after your discussion ends. Right? So for example, if your discussion ends at 4, make sure that this here says 5, for example. Right? And then the same thing for until. If your discussion ends at 4, make sure that this says 5 p.m. And then you can double check that the date and time are correct here. Now for the available from, I actually want to do something different. So I want you to change this. So since we're going to be uploading the discussion file into the actual assignment, and I don't want the students to be able to work on this before the discussion, right? In the available from, make sure that it's on the date of the discussion, but make sure that the date and time is the actual date and time that your discussion starts. So for example, if your discussion starts at 4 p.m., write 4 p.m. here. Right? And then here you can check that the date and time are correct. So this way, so this is when the discussion ends. So if your discussion starts at 3 and then it's at 4, right, then just make sure that this is the starting time. Right? And here again, you can check here that it's correct. Right? So this way, students won't be able to see the assignment until the discussion actually starts. Right? So if the discussion starts at 3, they'll be able to see the assignment starting at 3 p.m. Okay? Now to actually upload the file, just go to the top right menu here, click on Files, and then upload a new file. Then choose File. So for this, you're going to have to save the lab file that I shared with you through the Google Drive. You're going to want to save that onto your actual computer. Okay? After you've done that, go to wherever you saved it. So in this case, I saved it here. And then just click on the actual file. Right? So in Google Drive, for example, for this first lab, you'll see all of these files here. You only need the one that's the PDF. Right? So click on the lab 1 PDF. Don't upload the solutions one. That's only for you. Right? So click on lab 1 PDF, open, and then you'll see that the name is here. Then click on, so I deleted it, sorry. Then click on upload, and then it should upload the file. Right, so here I had already uploaded this file before, right? So it says lab1-1, right? But basically, for you, it should just say lab1.pdf, and you can check here that the name of the file is the correct one under course files. Right? Now, once you've done that, you're done. Then just click on save. And if you haven't published this yet, click on save and publish. Right? And then it will look like this for the students. So if the students click on this link here, right, it will actually send them download the file directly, but they can also click on the magnifying glass and then they'll be able to see the file directly on WIO courses. Okay, assuming that it loads. Okay. But basically that's it. The only other thing I want to go over is make sure that, let's see. Yeah. So you'll know that your assignments are published if there's a green check mark here. If there's not a green check mark, make sure that to click on this thing here. So let's say if it looks like this, make sure to click on it, right? So that there's a green check mark, and that way students will be able to see it once it's available to them. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.